What is going on, everyone? Platinum Beast coming at you with yet another video today. Today we're going to be talking Black Friday. Black Friday is coming up, so I'm going to talk about it, discuss my thoughts and opinions on what might go down on Black Friday. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, everyone, so Black Friday is coming up quick on us. It is coming up quick this year. I hope everyone has had a good year thus far. But today we're going to be talking specifically about buying bullion on Black Friday. Now, this opinion of mine comes from someone who has been stacking for multiple Black Fridays at this point, and I know how things typically go for Black Friday. So, with that being said, what do you want to look out for Black Friday? Well, believe it or not, believe it or not, Appmex is the #1 spot for Black Friday. Now, I'm going to discuss that a little bit more, and I'm going to talk about why that is. So, Appmex, surprisingly, as they are usually known as the most expensive dealer, actually has the best deal every single Black Friday, typically. Now, things could go completely different this year, but that's just the case. Now, there's one thing you want to know about Appmex, is they have doorbuster deals. So, what do I mean by that? Well, they have what's known as doorbuster, even though you're not busting down any doors. They have deals that go live at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast of the United States for bullion. Now, you want to be careful about that because they could go a little bit early, they could go a little bit late. So you really want to give yourself a little bit of time. So you probably want to get up around 7 o'clock on Friday, 7 Eastern, and try to just monitor Appmex for when those deals go live. Now, what are the deals typically? Well, they're different year in and year out. Obviously, it depends on the market and the way things are going. Last year, if you remember, they had spot price deals, and that's typically what they do. Now, what they typically do is they'll have a couple of gold pieces at spot. It might not necessarily be these gold pieces, but they will have a gold piece or two at spot. Typically, you'll see a American Eagle 1 ounce gold coin at spot, and you'll also see maybe one of these coins, but it could very well be something like a sovereign or something of that nature, typically at spot price. Now, they call it a doorbuster, and the reason for that is because they only are selling a limited number at that spot price deal. So usually it's like maybe 100 coins or something that they're selling at spot. They're trying to drive traffic to their website so that more people will show up, and if they don't get in on that deal that is limited to maybe 100 pieces, they'll search the site for something else to buy that's a pretty solid deal as well. Now, Appmex typically also has decent deals that are not necessarily doorbusters, and you definitely want to keep an eye out for that, and you want to shop around that as well. But I wanted to mention Appmex first and foremost because they are always the best priced dealer, hands down. They also typically have silver at spot. Now, this is platinum, but they typically have some silver at spot as well, and that can vary depending on the year. Last year, we saw an entire kilo at spot, but the previous year prior to that, we saw much smaller pieces at spot. I believe they might have had a junk silver deal. I remember. The big thing in 2019 was the America the Beautiful. That was a 5 ounce coin at spot price. So I actually ended up getting that at spot. Now, another thing I want to mention is platinum. What about platinum, Platinum Beast? I thought you were the Platinum Beast. Well, last year we didn't see a whole ton of at spot platinum, right? Because we know that platinum has a premium. But in 2019, we saw a 1/10 ounce Britannia. Now, this is not a Britannia, so bear with me here. But we saw a 1/10 ounce platinum coin at spot, and I also was able to secure that deal as well as the America the Beautiful. So, with that being said, in 2019, they also had a 2 ounce Queen's Beast coin at spot, which I also picked up. So they have, the basic gist is Appmex has a lot of at spot deals that are doorbusters, meaning there's only a limited number of coins they are selling at that price point. So you definitely want to get in on that. You want to get up at 7 or maybe 8 in the morning, but you really want to be there first because you gotta add it to your cart, check out, and pay before anyone else. It's almost like the US Mint in that you really gotta be there right when they release it. Now, another pro tip for Bullion on Black Friday and Appmex is don't shop around. Don't spend time, if you see the spot price deal and you're able to purchase it, don't spend time shopping around for something else to add to your cart. Cash out the spot price deals and then place a second order later on. They don't hate you, they don't ding you, they don't do anything to you for placing multiple orders in a day. So you can do that on Appmex. Now, I would be careful and keep it under $10,000, but I assume most people are not going to be spending $10,000 in one day anyways on Bullion. But you can make multiple purchases, so buy those spot price deals while you can, and then search the website for other deals that might interest you. Now, second for Black Friday, in my own personal opinion, the second best place that typically has the second best deals, minus the Appmex doorbusters, is SD Bullion. So SD Bullion is going to be a very good place to check out for Black Friday because they typically have some very solid deals and none of them typically are doorbusters. Now, that's not to say that they won't sell out because each dealer has a limited amount of inventory, right? If somebody buys out the whole dealer, well, they don't have anything left. So with that being said, SD Bullion is definitely a place you also want to check out because they typically have the best deals that are not limited to doorbusters. They're just simply limited to inventory alone. So you definitely want to check out SD Bullion as well because they probably will have some good deals. Now, another caveat of Black Friday is, I mentioned earlier in this video that platinum is very hard to find deals on Black Friday. Deals can be found, but it is very difficult. It's much more difficult than gold and silver. Gold and silver dealers are typically looking to move and they don't mind selling at spot. Platinum, as most of us know, has a much higher premium, and so because of that, typically the deals are a little bit more scarce. But they can be found, and I highly suggest you check out all the dealers' websites because you never know what you're going to be able to find, and you never know what's going to be able to be had. Now, with that being said, I always mention this in my videos, but be sure to subscribe to my channel because I will be covering Black Friday probably a decent amount over the next week as the deals start to roll out, the newsletters start to come out in the emails and things of that nature. And I will probably be listing different deals I find and letting you all know what the best deals are. So you want to make sure you're subscribed to my channel and you want to make sure you have the notifications on if that's something that interests you. Now, finally, what I want to mention about Black Friday is this is a very different year, right? We saw 2020, we saw 2019 before that, and we saw all the years before that. Now, what I want to mention about that is because each year at this point is more and more different, we could see amazing deals happen, we could see mediocre deals happen, or somewhere in the middle. Now, if you want to ask what my own personal guess and opinion and objective is that in 2020, we saw premiums go through the roof, right? And so because of that, the Black Friday deals were a little bit on the lower end of just amazing, right? To get silver at spot, you had to buy an entire kilo of silver. In years prior, it was simply just ounces and junk silver and things of that nature. Just single ounces or what have you, and things like that. So with that being said, this year could be somewhere in the middle. You might not find silver rounds, 1 ounce silver rounds at spot, but you might find like 5 ounce silver bars at spot or what have you. Also with platinum, as most people know, $100 over spot is pretty average for an ounce of platinum, but you could see something like $50 over spot, and that would be a solid deal. You also want to pay attention to spot price. If it's way up, you may want to kind of think about where you think the price is going to go before you make a purchase and decide on what you want to do. But with all that being said, guys, I appreciate everyone for stopping by and checking out the video today. Let me know what you want to see on sale for Black Friday? What are you most looking forward to? Is it silver? Is it gold? Is it maybe buying some platinum? Have you been holding out on platinum for Black Friday to save a few bucks? Because it's definitely possible and it's definitely not unheard of. And there has even been platinum at spot on Black Friday. So, with all that being said, again, let me know what you are planning on buying on Black Friday, if anything at all. If you are planning on waiting to see before you decide to buy, let me know that down below as well. Be sure to hit that like button on your way out. And with all that being said, I appreciate all my loyal followers for stopping by, and any new people to the channel, welcome. We appreciate you as well. With all that being said, until next time, we'll see y'all.